Welcome back. Welcome to part 2. If you was here for part 1. No. I can't talk. Welcome back to part 2. If you was here for part 1. If you've just turned up, welcome to the stream. I'll put my teeth back in now. Mr. Raid Dagger, thank you for 28 months. Oh yeah, I remember. We just trashed this road, didn't we? We just trashed that road there. I'm scared of trashing this road now, because if these high-rises go, that's a lot of residents gone. And the target's 1136. They'll grow back fairly quickly, I think. No, it's nothing like Skylines. Nothing like it. Where's the bus routing going? We definitely need a faster road along here somewhere. I think what I might do, I might build a separate one over here. Oh, I don't want a 5-way intersection. That's horrendous. Go like that. And then trash that road there. And hope they don't build it back. Right, we'll just make this road join in here. Get rid of that. That's a little bit better, although we don't need a bus lane on there. That's better. Is it better? I don't know. You can't compare an apple with an orange and say, is it better? Do you prefer apples? Do you prefer oranges? Mapex, thank you for 63 months. Mickey Learjet, thank you also for 63 months. How are we doing? Condition of multiple vehicles is very poor. Lies, lies. Lies, I tell you. There we go. I have to take the painful hit. There's a lot of oil sat here right now. And no train in sight. Interesting. One there, one there. Where's the third train? I thought we had three on... Tree? I thought we had 3 on this line. We got 4 on this line. Where are they? Oh, there you go. 2 there, 1 there. Blimey. I was going to say, I think this has leveled up. It's suddenly smashing oil like there's no tomorrow. PJTR, thank you for 44 months. Yeah, this could be an issue here. It's a no hab with 12 cars on it. How long did I make that platform? $320. I've got a feeling I made it. I did make it $320. Okay, so we could go longer if you want to. Where's not somebody owes you a biscuit? Okay, that seems to be doing all right. Hopefully we can get some more speed out of this as well. Kames, thank you for almost 3 years, mate. Thank you. We'll make him sentient one day, Imp. I've already had Elon Musk asking me for the code on numerous occasions for his new AI project. But I won't sell. It's more important that he's a chatbot. Wait, 120? 120 limit? You what, mate? Why are we on 120 limit? It's a tank car limited. Oh, the tank car's limited to 120. Scumbag. Well, might as well use all of its tractive effort then. There's a danger this is going to slow this down, I think. We shall see. It could slow down the other trains, but it's not a large section of track. One solution is to have it switch over earlier. You wish SimCity was this good? Right, as soon as he clears that junction, we're going to reconfigure this. Now, if I make, when it gets to dead cut, goes into 2. When it gets to dead cut, goes into 1. That should separate them. NXN, thank you for 59 months. Still not happy about it. There must be a break in the line. Signal's the wrong way around. Good call. Effectively reverse the inner track, didn't I? That's better. Yeah, that's the frustrating thing about signals is what you can have one wrong signal and it breaks the whole thing. But finding it can be a real pain. Okay, that should do us. Cool. So now they don't get in the way of each other at all. And because we've left the diamond intersection in, they can just change over if need be. I have one question. What's your opinion on ETS2 multiplayer? Do you think it will eventually have mods? Are you talking about the official ETS2 multiplayer? Do I think it will have mods? The tricky part about having mods is that it's a technical problem because everybody has to have the same mods. That's the issue. If they can work out how to do that, then they would probably do it. But the issue is people use mods and then complain the game is broken when it crashes. Or it does weird things. And they're like, it's not the game, it's your mods. Well, they're not very good, are they? Workshop mods. Yeah, but every time you start a multiplayer session and then like invite your friends, it's going to go, oh, you don't have this mod or you don't have that mod. It's going to get messy. Wow, speaking of messy. It's not exactly running well, is it? 737s. If you look at Farmer Sim, they can have modded multiplayer. Yeah. I'm not saying it's impossible. I said it's a technical challenge. Which is what it is. Speaking of Farm Sim, did you see the trailer? I don't know. I don't want to scale down the other marble, really, but I might have to. Even that's not even gone to level 2 yet. That's mad. Oh god, I know what the problem is. This is an example of how you can make one little change and it has unintended consequences. Right, so what happened is, before on the last stream, I changed one of these lines to make it wait, which is that one there. So that now waits till full. So, you know, don't drive off. Don't drive off down here unless you've got materials, which is like a sensible thing to do. There's no point driving into town unless you've got materials. However, those trucks then block the entrance to everything else coming in. So all the stuff with stone that this needs, it can't get anymore, which means it starts producing less. So they wait longer, and then the whole supply chain breaks down because you make one change to a line. There's various ways of fixing this. One of them is to move these guys over there. They don't need to come here anymore. They can, because that's linked to that. So one change is just say, you know what? Instead of coming here, why don't you go there? Collect from that instead. Don't bother coming here anymore. That's one solution. That would allow them to wait, but it could also block the thing for the tools guys. So what you kind of need is a queue. You have multiple entrances. Get their own way in. So yeah, the whole marble thing started to break down because the demand for marble dropped because it couldn't get enough stone. Nuts. Cause and effect. What if we do this way? It's kind of tidier, isn't it? What? As if. Hang on, something just balked when I did that. Look at this. I removed that and it completely broke that one. How weird is that? What the heck? I wish I understood that. It's like it once you put the entrance there, it tries to work out what road it should take. It's so weird. You can see what it's going to do. It's going to just bend that in. That is bonkers. That's really weird. That's the game trying to automatically connect your roads and failing miserably. I just saw that truck come in that way and then jink across that. Yeah, like pipes in Factorio, they can be equally annoying. Wait, what are you doing? How is this orange truck coming this way? Good money. Okay, it's going to take a while for that supply chain to get working properly. Right, I don't think we have any good passenger links for Hayward. It's huge and we're not really taking people... Oh, yes, we are. I'm lying. We've got a train line. Ignore me. Altrincham. Okay, they are trying to travel to Cricklade for some reason. Cricklade gets nothing. Hey, Dave. Now, we could get tools down to Cricklade, potentially. We are making tools. We could fly them in. How's the steel production going? Original ore lines are doing okay, actually. I upgraded the trains not long ago. Is anybody nearby that needs tools, apart from Cranbrook? That's the problem with flying things. Like, we can't take a big train of tools and dump them at the airport because it just doesn't have the space. And we can't build any kind of storage base. Which means we can't scale this up from an airport. We need to take stuff some other way. We know we need tools all the way down here. Rudgley and Cricklade both need tools. The question is, how do we get them? How do we get them all the way down here? Or do we just make some more here? We've got the factory, but that factory would produce slag, which we'd also then have to get rid of. Yeah, it's going to be a big train line. By ship. I mean, it's not a terrible shout. It would take a long time. No, you can... what is it you do with slag? Hang on. If you click on... There you go. You can take it to a materials plant. So you can take slag or sand or marble and stone and produce combat. So you basically take it and put stone with it to make construction materials. So Cricklade could have a station, right? It could punt onto this line here. Follow the line to about there and then branch off. And swing roughly following the water through that way to here. You'd then have a line going that way. Maybe coming like that. It's a long way. Subtitle onto YouTube for 4K and never get 1080. Because I don't have a 4K monitor. The only time I produce 4K is when I use the Xbox and use the 4K monitor with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could just make tools down here for Cricklade, which is fine. We can do that. It's just that we've got a working tools factory here. I guess we just transport it in on truck. I need to increase the demand on this is what I'm saying. And it's not going to happen via that airport. It just can't scale. Emil Urker, thank you for 3 years. Thank you so much. Everest, 25 months. Yacht 7 for the win. Nightbird, 17 months. Desi Trooper, 16. Your streams always cheer me up during the hard times. Keep up the great work. Thank you, dude. Homer Simpson, 45 months. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, I think we just truck in the tools just to get this town going a bit more. Let's see where's an appropriate drop-off point. Probably here, because it's going to grow that way. This is going to need a major artery through it. This is going to be painful. 2 buildings. Look, one of the big ones as well. Yikes. Painful. Like ripping off a plaster. Station's embedded in the ground. Well, this one. Yeah. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Too much slope. What? Oh, put the wrong one on. How strange. Okay, that should be linked to that. Unfortunately, it's not linked to that, which is a huge issue, because that's not going to work. So all the tools that produces are not going to appear here. That sucks. There's a long platform. Did the truck stop at the middle spots of the platform and reload at the same point? Yeah, they always stop in the middle. The main thing to put a long platform down is just to get the buffer. We're going to have to somehow relate that to this, which basically means building a really small, stupid road. It's annoying when you have to do this. I don't even know if putting it there will help, to be honest. So we do that. We go... that. Just so that we could do that. It's connected now. Right, this is going to be Cranbrook Tools. that should see Cranbrook. There you go. Just appeared. So they'll buy the tools, which will ramp that up. So that should level up. And when it does, all of this should level up as well. The only danger is that it starts giving tools to Cranbrook and not to the airline. And then the airline starts to lose a lot of money because it's just not moving them. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, what's going on over here then? We've got a frequency of 29 seconds. I'm not sure how many more we can dump on here. Connor, thank you for 67. Might have to think about moving it with 2 lines. It would need more demand to scale that up. Who else needs food? They need food. Lytham St. Anne's needs food. There is a potential here to branch that line off. Take it down to Lytham St. Anne's. And take some food from here. You just need to be careful though, because it's quite a busy line. We don't want the cargo trains to interfere with it. That passenger run. But if we use the outside track there, we could use that platform, jump on the blue cargo, go straight through, maybe add a track on the side there so it can pull into that track instead. Then use those two as a pass-through. This green is all passenger, I think. So the blue line would have to climb up. I think it would have to elevate it and then turn it over here towards Lytham St. Anne's. I mean, we can make food locally, but we can also get paid to move all that food. The question then is, if we start moving all that food, can we bring more grain to it? Yep, that's not even being used. At the town you want to give food, there's a grain. Oh, is there really? Is there really? There is as well. So what we could do, yeah. There's only 1 grain, but it should be enough. It depends. The problem is that you need 2 grain, but it's still bonus grain, isn't it? You need 2 grain for 1 food. The problem is the hopper cars are different to the food cars. That's the problem. I think we're probably better just training it in though. Unfortunately, we won't get paid for the return. We have a train line here. I'm not sure if I want to break into that. I think the plan was to take it down to Rudgley one day. But then Gillingham's train line can go that way. But that's not to say they can't meet. You can put the station on the grain and truck the food to the city. Could do. I was just looking at this here. The Airbus A380. You thought the 747 was big. Oh my god, look at all the stuff we just unlocked. Big box cars and everything. I think we just unlocked bigger cargo train things. There's actually a factory here that makes tools. And I know it's next to Gillingham, but there's logs, planks, tools, and then tools down to Rudgley. What new oil tankers did we get then? What have we got at the moment? Viola. Just unlock the Merlin. Is that what we just unlocked, the Merlin? No. No, you can't put the oil in a Merlin. Oh, you mean for trains, yeah. Is to bring that grain down, it's going to be a substantial amount of work. No, I think you're probably right, Imp. I think it is Gillingham, weirdly. English, eh? Oh, we can't put the station here. There's a massive hill. You think there is two in the UK, aren't there's one pronounced Jill and one pronounced Gill. You're probably right. Probably right. It's the whole GIF or GIF thing all over. There's a lot of packs here. Not so many on the way back, though. The Kent one is Jill, the Suffolk one is Gill. I love it. I'm still undecided about moving food to Lytham. I think it'd be more valuable to get Rudgley going. With some tools, I think. In fact, if we can feed this here with logs, we could take planks on the way up and tools on the way back, if that's the same car. Dang it, it's not. One's a boxed car, one's a flat car. Depressing. Got a cargo platform there we could use. So you could bring a line this way out of here to Rudgley. We just need to get the tools to there. But if we start making tools here and chucking them into this mix, it's going to start messing up this entire line. Before you know it, this won't be making money. So you've got to be careful. What I used to find, full train there back, but kept losing money when the train was old. I think it works pretty well. It's just that with the train, the cars are what get you, like the different types of car. You can send wood to the sawmill on the bottom right and then send those planks to the factory all the way. Wait, what? You can send wood to the sawmill in the bottom right. Yeah. And then send those planks to the factory all the way at them bottom. That's the bit I didn't understand. We can bring wood in from here and here, potentially, to here. You mean this factory? Well, that's a machine factory. That would mean getting steel down here, which is a real pain. 28-inch nozzle. They're getting nothing right now. Machines would be nice. Stick it onto a boat. What, the planks or the tools? So they need machines. Yeah, I know there's a steel factory here. It's a bit of a pain to set up, though. We need to take lots of iron ore and coal in there, and then we need to also start getting rid of that slag, which means taking it to a factory like this. which then needs stone. Where's the stone? Where is the stone? See any stone nearby? There's 3 stone on the map. One's there, and one's there. So there's 3 stones on the map, and we're using, and they're all here. 1, 2, 3. They're the only 3 stone on the map. And that one's being hit up quite a bit. So's that one. And that one's free. You don't need stone, just a slag. For this one. No, you do. I think. Actually, I don't know. Is that saying you can turn slag into material? And you can turn sand into material, or you can turn these into material? Is that what that's saying? That's saying that, or those. Not one of them with that. Are you sure? I mean, if that's the case, slag or sand or marble and stone. Okay, well that's different. So in that case, we could take the slag to here and make conmat, which could be sold at Cricklade. Potentially. So that could be taken to there. So there's a buyer. Only one buyer. Although Lytham St Anne's could do with a lot more conmat. So we could sell the conmat from here, there and there. So we've got a buyer for that. Assuming this thing can't level up anymore. No, it's been smashed. Doesn't help at all the vehicles suck. That should be turned 90 degrees left. Ooh, the Cobra. Yeah, so Knutsford's going to need even more conmat at some point. As is Lytham. So how do we get iron ore and coal to it? That's the question. Because I don't see a lot of iron ore and coal around. I see one here. You need 2 lots of it, really. Coal, iron ore, factory. That's a better steel factory. Just because the coal can be easily brought in there, and the iron ore can easily be brought in there. So that would make the steel and the slag. The slag could then be taken to the factory, which is here. So maybe you could ship that down there and then ship the materials back. What do you think about that? If we take the slag from here to the coast, we could take it down on a ship, have it transformed into construction materials, and then bring it back up and drop it off at Lytham St Anne's. So potentially we could move it that way. As for the steel, we was trying to take the steel to... here, was it? What was we doing with the steel? trying to make the machines, aren't we? There's a tool placed just under the steel mill. This one. Oh, yeah. Well, look at that. So there is. Well, you can bring the tools on the ship as well, can't you? You just bring the tools down that way. Easy life. You need to get tools over here, but if the factory's there, they could be brought over to here without too much difficulty. All right, I reckon that's a winner. So we're bringing the iron ore from here. We bring in the coal from here. Make steel. Truck it there. Make tools. Dump it on a ship. Take the tools on a ship to Rudgley. And take the slag on a ship to here. Make it into combat. Take it back to Lytham and sell it somewhere else. Sound good? What about the machines? We're not making machines now. We're making tools. Because Cricklade needs tools and Rudgley needs tools, and neither of them are getting anything right now. So we can at least grow 2 cities. Which is ultimately the goal, right? Sandra, thanks for 42 months, by the way. And Connor, thanks for 67. You new to the game, was wondering how to speed up the industry leveling. Had a lumber yard running almost continuously for 120 years, never reached level 2. Demand is what it's about. So there's 2 things to an industry, right? It needs 2 things to grow, supply and demand. So if we take an example of this industry here that we've been growing, what this tells you is if you look at what it's got in stock, it's got material. So we're supplying it okay. If that's on 0, you're not supplying it with materials, and that's holding it back. But you can see production is at its capacity, so it's making everything that it can, but it's not leveling up. And the reason it's not leveling up is because it's not shipping things. And by shipping, it means consumers, effectively. So these consumers added up produce 821 demand. Think of it that way. Think of shipment as demand. If you add those up, you get that, 822. So we need to increase the demand into this bracket here for that to move up another level. Does that make sense? We're moving almost everything it produces. We're continuously supplying it with steel. It's got maximum production for its current level, but there's not enough demand. Which is probably where you're going wrong. And the solution is connect it to another consumer. And then the demand will go up, and all of a sudden this will start going up. That's what usually happens. It's just the wording, like, I think, because you've got shipment and transport, and you're like, what's the difference? So I think shipment, think of it as demand. Anyway, we need to go back and do our little thing here, don't we? Because we've got a master plan. I think we'll have the station going that way, and then we can feed it this way and that way. That'll make life a bit easier. Maybe we can truck it to there, truck it to here, and then just train it to there. And with this one, we either stop and carry on, or we truck it between the two and move it. Either or. Mr. Brylar, thank you for 55 months. Right, so we want a cargo station, 320 meter high speed with a cat. 2 tracks enough? Yes. So we'll have it on the inside like that. I'll drop a road in first, I think. Right, I'm going to put in some pointless track. Just in case we ever need to pass through here. Which I don't know if we will, but... And then what we'll do is we'll have them come in. So this one's the easier one. Let's do the coal one first. Get rid of all this. I wish you could just drag along the length and say just get rid of all of that junction. So we want a fast road between these two and just move stuff between them. Does the size and amount of the cargo buildings on a station matter? Not one bit. Just aesthetics. Right, let's do... That's connected. Okay. You can hold down LMB to demolish. Yeah, but you've got to kind of steer it through. What I meant was, if I could, you know, if I could hold shift here, it would just highlight to the next junction or something like that. I could just, maybe to that junction there, we could just go click bang. That'd be great. Or control and click and it would just increase the damage radius or something. That's what I meant. Yeah, so just like quality of life things at the end of the day. Actually, I don't need to extend this. It's a drop-off point. Okay, all's we need now is stationed. I'm going to change this, actually. It's not what I want. What I'm going to do is instead come in this way. The reason is because otherwise, if I don't do that, I'll have to stick a terminal. I'll have to have a terminal in there like that, which I don't like using terminals unless I absolutely have to. So I'd rather have a through station like that, which gives us much better future proofing. Because with that, we can still have line going here, but we can later on, if we need something else, you know, to go over the water or go up the coast, we've got options. Mr. Brylife, thank you for 200 bits. Why do French people eat snails? Because they can't catch the fast food. Lol. Okay. Okay, that's better. Okay, right. Track. So we'll use the inside track. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it this way. That's the coal link. Imp! 33 months. All the trees, dirty knees. I don't know. My mum used to go to bingo. She used to love bingo. It's all online now. It's not the same. It took you 1.5 hours to know. I was going to say, like, how come you didn't press that already? That's so weird. I suppose we could truck it to here and then train it in. Get a faster service. Do it like that or something. Okay, let's got that. Quite a bit of setup on this one. Right, with this one we want a longer platform. Because it's going to have to buffer stuff. Imp's officially on holiday, guys. He's got a week off work. Scumbag. Didn't trucks up here isn't a unload enough. Actually, you probably could put an unload point, I guess. Just put up like a bus stop type thing. Never actually done it that way with this kind of thing. But I suppose you could just do that, couldn't you? Trouble is them to U-turn in the road, which is meh. But yeah, you're right. Jack Deakin, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. Right, if we make the train line go past here, then turn. It's got 289 speed, that's fine. Really game. Such a scumbag. What are you making is giving me Inspector Gadget vibes. It's going up steadily. Can't get too complacent. There we go. So now if we have like a depot over here, we can just drop trains straight into that whole thing. That way they can they can jump onto that and go through, or they can jump onto this side and go back that way. No, it is the most difficult and complex the game can get. Are there any other mods that make the game more complex? I don't know, Apex, to be honest with you. I think the industry expanded one is the only one that does that. I could be wrong. I don't know. Does anybody in chat know the answer to that? Are there any more mods that make the game more complicated than the ones I'm using on the YouTube channel? Right, we want a fast road down to the coast and past here, don't we? That's the next thing we need. Well, I'm using natural growth, Jones, in the YouTube thing. Yeah, 100 islands. I mean, certainly the map can make it more difficult. Like if you go for really hilly maps or maps with small amounts of landmass, like you say, islands, that's going to make it tricky. I wonder how much it costs to excavate the ground in like that, just so we don't have to truck stuff down here. We could drop the steel off and then instantly be in the port. Actually, we need to take steel and slag from there, don't we? So yeah, if we could just cut the port in here, man-made port, that'd be great. Let's do it. Let's do it. So if we go for flat, too bad, is it? Obviously, we could tidy it up a bit, but... something like that. Might not have enough money for this, yeah. Whew, bit low on cash. Right, so we want a cargo harbour. Large. Don't know if we want 2 terminals or not. I'll say we do. So we kind of need to lower the land a bit. Otherwise it's going to look a bit meh. We also need to be in catchment of that thing. So I think we'll go back a touch more. And then what we'll do is we'll pick this height here. More natural. Little bay. Look at that.